Hello, good afternoon. This is Sir Sandy, and today I'll be teaching you how to create a quiz using Google Forms. Okay, first thing that we have to make sure is for us to have a Google account. So we need to have a Google account in order for us to enjoy all Google products. So ano ba yung mga Google products? So we have Google Docs, Google Slides, Google Sheet, we have Google Jamboard, Google Hangout, Google Meet, Google Classroom, and Google Forms. So, so for today, we will be focusing on Google Forms. That's why we'll need to have a Google account. So first and foremost, kailangan natin pumunta sa google.com. Then we have to type dito sa search bar, Google Forms. Google Forms. Then we have to click Google Forms free online service or personal use. Then click Google Forms. Then we have to click blank in order for us to start a new form. Then if you will notice, very plain yung ating first page o yung ating and interface for the Google form. So later on, I will be teaching you how to make this form presentable, attractive, appealing to our students. So the first thing that we need to do is to create or to come up with a title. So siguro mas okay na lang kung siya kung quiz. For example, quiz number 1, respiratory and circulatory system. Circulatory system. Then we have to click enter. Okay, click enter. So by the way, dito sa ating mga Google Docs, Google Slides, Google Sheets, and Google Forms, hindi mo na kailangang mag-save all the time because automatic na yung system ay nagsisave na siya, auto-save siya. So ang kailangan mo lang gawin later on once you're done with your work or dito sa itong ginagawa nating form, all you have to do is go to your Google Drive and automatic nakasave siya doon. So yan, meron na tayong title, Quiz 1, Respiratory and Circulatory System. So, sige. Gawin man natin presentable itong ating Google form. So, all you have to do is to click Customize Theme. Ito siya, Customize Theme. Then, we can create a header. So, meron na tayong pamimili ang header dyan. But later on, kung gusto nyo magkaroon ng sarili nyong header, pwede din naman kung kayong gumawa. So, from here, makakapili na kayo ng iba't ibang header. So, syempre, meron tayong themes for work and school, illustrations, birthday, food and dining, party, just kids, wedding, and night out. And since we will be using this form for academic purposes, so we will be focusing on works and school. So let's say I'll be getting this theme. So all I have to do is, after ko mapili siya, I need to click insert. Then it will automatically be added to our forms. As you can see, by just simply adding a theme color or theme or header, mas naging attractive na siya sa ating mga students. Okay. Now, aside from customizing the theme, we need also to click. So from here, we do have 3 tabs: the general, the presentation, and the quizzes. So from the general tab, we need to click or to tick collect email addresses in order for us to easily gather their email addresses. Then if it's a quiz, of course, we have to limit their responses to only 1. Then respondents can edit after submit, see summary, chart, and text. So wala na tayong gagawin dyan because we don't want our student to edit their answers after submission. Then for the presentation, of course, we want them to see their progress. Then Then in order for us to avoid cheating, we have the capability of shuffling the question order. So for example, later on, if we do have 10 questions, so sa mga students natin, ang number 1 sa kanila ay hindi para-parehas. Naka-shuffle siya. Okay, then for our quiz, since it's a quiz, so we have to toggle this, make this a quiz. Then release mark. Ganito lang siya. If ang ating quiz ay more on objective or multiple choice identification, madali kasi natin siyang lagyan ng correct answer. So we can put immediately after each test. But if our quiz has an essay question, we can click this later after manual review because kasi lalagyan pa natin siya ng mark manually natin i-check yung mga sagot nila for essay. So again, for multiple choice and identification type of questions, we can click immediately after each submission. But if our quiz has an essay, yung later after manual review. Okay, now everything is set for our settings. So click save. So this time, punta na tayo dito mismo sa ating form. So maglalagay na tayo ng question at simulan na natin siya. But before that, meron muna tayo ditong 5 icons sa side. So ito yung plus sign in order for to add question. We do have an icon in order to import questions. We do have another icon in order for us to add title and description. Then we do have here an icon in order for us to add an image. Then another icon in order for us to add video. Then another icon, the last icon, is in order for us to add section. Okay. Okay. Now, we want that aside from getting their email address, we want them to write their full name or complete name. So all we have to do is just click this plus sign. Then we can simply write on the untitled question complete name in order for them to write their complete name. Then since para ang type niya lang naman ay since they are only required to write their full name, so pwedeng short answer na lang siya, then of course, kailangan required siya. Ibig sabihin kasi pag required, they cannot submit their quiz without answering the required items. So ito, kung wala silang complete name, hindi nila maipapasa yung quiz nila. Okay, since wala naman siyang point, so hindi natin siya lalagyan ng corresponding point. Okay, so because it's not a question. So now, let's try to add our first question. So the first question is, let's type, what prevents the backward flow of blood from the ventricles to the atrium? Okay, so if you would like to add an image for this question, you may do so by just clicking this icon for image. Then you may upload directly from your computer, from your laptop, or you may get it from your Google Drive, or you may do the Google image search. Since ayoko naman na hindi naman kailangan ng picture for question number 1, so hindi ko nalalagyan siya ng picture. As you can see, hindi ko din siya nalagyan ng number because nakalagay dun sa setting natin kanina, isa-shuffle natin yung mga question para maiwasan din natin yung cheating. So here, we have different type of question. We do have the short answer. It's applicable for identification type of question. paragraph or essay type of question, then multiple choice. Okay. So this one is a multiple choice. Then since it's a multiple choice, I need to provide options or choices. So I would like to have 4 options. So the first option, let's say for A, lymph node. If I would like to, then in order for me to add another option, I will need to click add other, then add option. Then type another option, which is muscle, then add option, then valve, then click another add option, then vein for the last option. Now, since it's question number 1, again, I need to toggle required in order for them not to send or to submit their quiz without answering this particular question. Then I need to click answer key. Then I need to click which is the correct answer, which is the answer for that question. What prevents the backward flow of blood from the ventricles to the atrium? Of course, the answer is valve. So I need to click valve. Then I need to corresponding points. Is it 1, 2, 3, or so on and so forth? Since it's simply a multiple choice question, and remembering, cognitive level lang yung ina-assess natin dito. So, simply 1 point. Then, if we're done, you will simply click done. Okay? Now, since gusto natin magdagdag pa ng another item or question, all we have to do is click yung plus sign in order for to add question. Then, let's say for our question number 2, let's say aorta is the largest artery in the body. And we would like this to become a true or false question. So the same multiple choice. Since we do have 2 options, it's meant to say it's multiple. So for the first option, we can type true, then click other option in order for us to add another option, and let's type false. Okay, then same process, we need to toggle required. So alam nyo na kung bakit natin kailangan i-toggle yung required. Then of course, we need to click answer key. Then of course, the answer for this is true because it's really true that aorta is the largest artery in the body. Then assign a corresponding points. So for me, it's simply 1. Okay, then if we're done, click done. Then let's add another question. So this time, our question is, let's say, which of the following is considered as the pumping organ of the body? This time, I would like my choices to be images. Okay, so all I have to do is to click this add image icon under option 1. Then simply I can select kung saan ko gusto kuhanin yung aking image. So this time, gusto ko siya mag-upload. I'll go to downloads documents kasi nandun yung aking file. So I will be choosing the first image. So lungs. So I will be clicking lungs, then click open. Then hintay lang tayo hanggang sa ma-upload siya. Then automatic nandito na siya sa ating option 1. May option 1 na tayo. Then if we would like to add another image, then add other, then add option, then click ulit natin tong add image na icon. Then again, browse tayo, mag-upload tayo ng picture. Then punta tayo sa documents. And then click another icon. Siguro, ano ba? Kanina lungs. So, siguro, kidney. Yan. So, kidney naman for option number 2. Then, wait lang tayo until ma-fully upload siya. Then, add another option. Option 3. Then, again, same process. You have to click the add icon to add image. Add image icon, sorry. Then, browse tayo. Mag-upload ulit tayo. Yan. So, meron na tayong lungs, meron na tayong kidney. So, this time, stomach naman for option number 3. So, hintay lang natin siya mag-upload. Then, last option. So, again, click add option. Then, for option number 4, since image pa rin yung ilalagay natin, so, click natin tong add image icon. Then, browse. Then, go to the folder kung nasaan yung picture na gusto mong i-add. So, ang ilalagay natin dyan ay heart. Nasaan na si heart? Yung heart. So, we're done with the choices. At lahat ng ating choices ay images. So, let's say kung kaya ba natin siyang i-center. Okay, hindi. So, ganun na lang siya. Yan. So, yan. So, again, paulit-ulit natin gagawin. We have to toggle required para hindi nila ma-submit yung quiz na hindi sinasagutan tong particular question na to. Then, click answer key. Then, we have to click the correct answer. So, the pumping organ of the body is definitely the heart. So, we have to click heart. Then, choose the corresponding point. So, 1 point lang siya. Then, for settled, so click done. Then, let's add another question. So, again, anong gagawin nga natin? If we would like to add another question, of course, we have to click this plus sign to add question. Okay, this time, gawa naman tayo ng question na identification. Let's say, ano ba dito? Okay. Most arteries contain blood rich in. Okay, so again, we would like this question to be identification type of question. So all we have to do is to click short answer. And another thing, we have to click required. You know already the reason. Then answer key. Then add. So lagay natin yung mga correct answer. Oh, by the way, in Google Form kasi ay very case sensitive. So for identification type of question, again, for identification type of question, lagi lang natin ilagay or inote na please encode your answer in capital letters. Okay? So if they are not, if they will not follow the instruction to write their answer in capital letters, mamamali ang sagot nila. Okay, automatic mali yung kahit tama kasi they are not following the instruction. So here, we're going to write the set of possible answers. Let's say pwede kasi siyang CO2 since CO2 is also carbon dioxide. I'm sorry, arteries. Arteries, it should be O2, oxygen. Then, since sabi natin kanina, please encode your answer in capital letters. Of course, it should be in capital letters. Then we have to click mark all other answers as incorrect. So if their answers is not O2 or not oxygen, the system will read it as incorrect. So hindi siya tatamaan ng system. So, ang tatanggapin lang ng system na tamang sagot is O2 or oxygen. So, of course, after natin mailagay yung mga tamang mga sagot, so kailangan natin ilagay yung corresponding point, which is only 1 point. Then, click done. Okay. So, we're done. Okay, we're done. Next na gagawin natin is, of course, preview natin siya para makita natin kung paano ba siya mag-a-appear sa ating student end. Sorry. So, tingnan natin. So, ayan. So, lahat daw na may asterisk ay required. So, first, they are going to type their email address. So, as you can see kanina, kung mapapansin nyo, yung itong question na ito ay ginawa natin number patatlong beses. But this time, naging pang number 1 siya. The main reason is that sa setting natin kanina, shuffle natin siya. Yan, so, nakashuffle yung question para maiwasan natin yung cheating. Yan, para maiwasan natin yung cheating. Now, paano natin siya ibibigay sa ating mga students? Sorry. So, para maibigay natin siya sa ating students, ang gagawin mo lang is send. So, actually, marami kang way para ito ay ma-send sa kanila. So, pwede mo silang i-email individually or ibigay mo yung link. So, kung mapapansin nyo, napakahaba nitong link na to. Super haba niya. But, you have an option to make it short. So, pwede mo i-click tong shorten URL para mas mapaikli mo siya. Then, ito yung iyong kokopyahin para maibigay sa mga bata. You have to click copy. Yan. So, ganyan lang siya kadali. Okay? Like what I've said earlier, automatic siya nagsisave sa ating Google Drive. So, tingnan natin kung nakasave na nga siya sa Google Drive natin. So, punta tayo sa ating Gmail account. So, gmail.com. Then, since nakalink na yung aking account sa laptop na to, so, mabilis ko na siya ma-open. Then, I have to click yung 9 dots na to para mapunta ako or mapuntahan ko yung mga Google products. So, here, meron akong drive. So, click ko lang siya. Then, hanapin natin yung ginawa nating Google Forms. So, ito siya. So, quiz 1, double check natin. Quiz 1, respiratory and circulatory system. Yan. So, ganun lang kadali ang paggawa ng quiz sa ating Google Forms. So, again, thank you for listening. So, thank you for listening. At later on, I will be teaching how to create interactive and engaging activities and assessments for ODL. Ng iba't iba pang mga online platforms. So, maraming salamat.